Hello, my darlings. This is Ms. Welch from the Chester-Andover Elementary School Library, and I have a story for you called I Don't Want to Read This Book. And it's written by Max Greenfield and illustrated by Mike Lowry. I don't want to read this book. I don't want to read this book. I know it happens to be the title of this book, but let me make myself very clear. I really don't want to read this book. I mean, why would I want to read this book? I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to open up the front cover only to find pages with, let me guess, words. Sometimes a lot of words. This is not one of those pages. But this one is, and this says words, 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 words all over it. Look, most words are fine, like cake and YouTube. But some words are just plain ridiculous. Take the word doubt, for example. What is a bee doing in there? No one can hear the bee. Why do we have to see it? I doubt whoever put it in there was very smart at all. Other words are just too big, like infinitesimal. Can you believe it? This word means small. Words like infinitesimal are the exact reason why I don't want to read this book. And if words weren't bad enough, I'm sure this book also has its fair share of sentences, which are really just too many words all smushed together with a period at the end. Sentences are the worst. I don't ever want to read a book with sentences in it. Period. Which brings me to paragraphs. I do not, under any circumstances, want to read a book with a single paragraph in it. Just looking at that paragraph exhausts me. Says, do you know that a paragraph can be more than half a page long? I have seen that take up an entire page. I mean, what are these paragraphs trying to prove? All of this words. I would love to meet a person who's able to read a full paragraph and not lose their train of thought. As if anyone on earth wouldn't lose interest after a sentence or two and start thinking about other things like how Ozzy threw his snack at Tilly today right in the middle of class and how no one could believe it and how Tilly was like, "What is wrong with you, Ozzy?" And how Ozzy was like, "Wait a minute, where was I again? Oh yeah, paragraphs. Yuck. I don't want to read any book that has a paragraph in it. Paragraphs belong in chapter books, and chapter books are for people with nothing better to do." Chapter 2. I still don't want to read this book. All the things I could be doing that are more important than reading this book. 1. Eating cake. 2. Eating cake while watching YouTube. 3. Watching YouTube and not eating cake. But truth be told, I prefer to be eating the cake. And my brain hurts, and my eyes feel tired. Reading this book has been a truly miserable experience for me. I can't believe I'm almost done with this book. I did not want to read it. After I'm done, I'm going to need some space. Ugh, I really don't want to read the last page. I already know what it's going to say. It's how all books end, as if anything could be more predictable. Let's just get it over with, I guess. The end. Goodness golly. I can't believe I just read this book. The chances of this ever happening again are infinitesimal. Some space. This has been Ms. Welch for the Chester-Andover Elementary School Library, and we'll see you soon.